Now, before we get into this entertaining video, we would just like to remind you to like and subscribe.
Yes, please do like and subscribe.
Sunflowers!
Well, hello there, everyone, and how are you guys today? Well, I'm here to do something a little bit different because what really sparked this is Jenny had posted on her TikTok. But before I get ahead of myself, how are you guys today? I hope you are doing well. Well, if you cannot tell by the title or the thumbnail, I am here to do a K-pop news recap. Now, there is a lot going on in K-pop. I've been seeing it. TikTok has been filling me with everything K-pop, and I am honestly enjoying it. So I guess I'm on K-pop talk or yeah, we're just gonna say K-pop talk. I'm not sure what they would call this specific category on TikTok, but yeah. So if you are unaware, I'm just going to jump right into the news. I hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully, if this does well, or if I continue, I'm sure there's always something going on in the news. Maybe this is a segment we can add to the channel. Not only can I read on these K-pop celebrities, I can also not gossip about them, but talk about them and what's going on in their daily lives, as well as some other people that I can put in there that I may not necessarily get a chance to read on. So with all that to be said, the real reason why I'm here is Jenny has posted on her TikTok, and Lisa pretty much, but L Loud, specifically L Loud's TikTok account, or Loud's TikTok account, reposted Jenny lip syncing to New Woman. I'm glad to see that they have reunited in their friendship. If you're not aware, I always tend to forget this. I'm sure you guys saw that in my last reading that I did just recently on Ginny and Bae Suzy. I forgot to put up all the readings that I have done related to Ginny and Lisa. But hold on, let me just write it down real quick. Okay. All right. But Jenny has made a post on TikTok dancing and lip syncing to New Woman by Lisa. And also, like we said, some of the viewers out there, we've had conversations about Jenny and Lisa, and I have done I won't say extensive tarot readings, but at least 5 tarot readings have played out this alleged story. Remember, everything I do say is allegedly. Even the news I talk about is allegedly. Because I do not know these people. However, I get them from second hand, third hand, fourth hand, fifth hand, who know how many hand sources we have to get before we get our K-pop news. Especially language barriers too on top of that. But anyway, Jenny posted about Lisa, or gave homage to Lisa. That was great to see. Now, speaking of Lisa will be performing at the VMAs Wednesday, September 11th. So this week, guys, literally 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Yeah, I know, very long ceremony, but don't worry. Lisa is not the only K-pop artist to perform at the VMAs. I hope I pronounced their name right. I have listened to a couple of their songs. There's one song specific I'll have to look through real quick, but they're called Les Esferem. I hope I pronounced that right. Now I will tell you what song specifically I have been listening to repeat by them, because I did enjoy one of their songs, and it was such like a retro feel. Yes, Eve Psych. Wow, that's a whole year ago. That shows you how gone I've been from K-pop. That I am still listening to repeat. Eve Psych and the what? And the Bluebeards. Have no idea what that means, but I specifically enjoyed that song. It was very retro. It was great. Girls looked fantastic. So they're supposed to be performing at the VMAs. I haven't listened to any of their recent music, clearly, but I have heard of them, so I'm glad to see that they are making a performance. Now, this person specifically, I really wanted to talk about them. I know they're not considered technically K-pop, but it's Chanmina. Now she's J-pop, K-pop. We're not really sure where she fits, but she's pretty much making her own category, honestly. But she is pregnant. Yes, it seems like everybody is having babies in the music industry, whether it's in the American culture or in the Korean culture, or Japanese culture. So, with all that to be said, I am not sure why people are being populated as much, or why there's just a trend that everybody just seems to be getting pregnant in Hollywood. But I'm glad for Chanmina. She released a song called "Mother." It was great. Please, if you do not know Chanmina, yes, she does speak a little bit of English. She does speak a little bit of Korean. She does speak a little bit of Japanese. It's mostly Japanese because she is mostly Japanese. I'm not sure when she really started. I think I followed her shortly in the very beginning before. I feel like she's still kind of an underground artist, but this is like when she was like super, super underground. Was when she had came out with I'm a Pop. Yeah. Or some other songs that I can't think of. Yeah, but it was all within that like same year. Like I'm going to say like her 2018, 2019 era. That's when I came into Chanmina. So I'm still loving her music. She is still amazing. I am so happy that she is happy and that she is pregnant. So with that being said, if you guys do not know her, I hope I can put you on to some Chanmina. All right, now moving on. Speaking of romance and love is in the air, I'm going to be doing a reading on her, but Rose has sparked dating rumors. Oh my gosh. Okay, first off, what can I say about Rose? A couple of times I have read on her. I will put these readings here. And it always seemed to be like, according to the cards, allegedly, I'm not sure, but it does seem to be that whoever this Yoon In Chung Won, I am so sorry. Whoever this male actor is, she has been allegedly, even according to news articles that I've read, been sparking dating rumors with him for the last 4 years. So I'm not sure if they're keeping their romance under wraps, but they have yet again sparked dating rumors just, I think, over this, well, the weekend's just starting. So just this week or last weekend, they was at, I think, it looked like an art gallery because they were posing next to pictures on the walls, but I'm not exactly sure if it was just a fancy gathering for a specific brand that they may both be a part of, and it was a working environment that they just happened to pass by each other. But you know how they like to try to be sneaky and stuff, always trying to like post cute pictures or post pictures that look very similar that you're just like, wait, that can't be a coincidence, because the same thing happened with Rose and this same guy earlier this year or ending of last year, where they both were spotted wearing the same colored outfits and sitting almost in the same spots at this particular restaurant on the same day. So, you know, when the coincidences start adding up, this is the second time that this has happened, that they both just happen to separately post on their social media eerily similar pictures. Yeah, the fans have a right to question and speculate. So don't worry, I will do a reading on Rose and her mystery lover. Let's see how they're doing and see if their relationship's doing okay. Allegedly, relationship. But it does seem like it, even the cards said that there might be a relationship there. So I will definitely be reading and checking in on Rose. But I just wanted to put her in there because she has sparked dating rumors yet again. And I have been pretty quiet on Rose recently. So with that, I just wanted to thank God I have been, because just when I was thinking about, should I do a reading on Rose pops up in the news, and I'm just like, perfect timing. So yes, that is look out for that reading. What else? Oh, yes. Friday was a big day in K-pop industry. I'm not sure, you can leave down in the comments if there was any other groups that made a debut or released music. But RM and Meg Thee Stallion Never Play got released. That was so ironic, because I was thinking about, I'm actually going to do a reading on Meg Thee Stallion and RM just to see how that collab was going to do. I was kind of disappointed, actually, that RM was not in the music video. I mean, they animated him. It was pretty anime. First off, I love that Meg Thee Stallion is in her anime era right now. I mean, I know she always loved anime. She was a fan of Sailor Moon. First off, I love how when anime becomes super mainstream, just like when K-pop became super mainstream, it's when I leave it. I'm just like, come on now. I'm like, are you guys serious? I used to be that I ironically saw a video about somebody posting that on TikTok, how all his friends had outgrew K-pop, and now he doesn't have anybody between the ages of 18 and 25 that is into K-pop. And I'm just like, bruh, I totally understand how you feel. But with that being said, it's okay. It's a growing industry. Meg Thee Stallion and other K-pop artists are breaking the bridges. Speaking of the VMAs, there are multiple K-pop artists that have been listed as nominees. We have, surprisingly, NCT Dream. I'm gonna have to listen to Smoothie because I'm surprised NCT Dream is up there. Stray Kids is not up there this year, but speaking of American collaborations and BTS, Jungkook and Lotto's Seven is up for a nomination as well. So that's good to see. See, BTS and other artists as well. Actually, BTS and Halsey also had done a collab. So it seems like BTS is the ones that are continuing to break the mold. I'm seeing the trend here. Please, artists, more American artists, collaborate with K-pop artists. I'm going to love this. Okay, so RM collaborated with Megan Thee Stallion, Never Play. Now, I'm not sure if it's just because I'm not too familiar with BTS, and also I'm not too familiar with RM, although he really did do good on that collaboration with Halsey. I really did like his rap section there. But this one, it just wasn't hitting. I mean, Meg Thee Stallion killed it. I'm a Meg stan. She did good, looked gorgeous. Meg does what Meg do, and Meg came and conquered. But RM, he did good. I mean, I enjoyed his part. His flow was amazing, but I just felt like he could have came a little bit stronger. Now, I'm not sure because I don't know BTS like that, but I just felt like maybe they just wanted to tone it down a bit, because Meg even toned down her rapping too, because she can go hard, but she didn't go as hard in this. Maybe this was supposed to be like a toned down, cool, chill rap. You know what I mean? So with that being said, if you haven't seen Never Play, please check it out. It was good. I definitely will. Maybe it's one of those songs where I have to keep listening to it again and again, and I will like it. Now, speaking of another group that had released a song on Friday, the Black Label, subsect of YG, released a girl group named Meow or Meow. Somebody tell me, because it spells out. First off, I'm kind of annoyed. Whoever is running 5th gen, please get a better naming system. Because why is it that this girl group came out with debut song named Meow, and their group name looks like Meow, but instead of a W, it's 2 V's, which makes it look like a W. So, like, is it Meow or is it Meow? And then don't even get me started. Bad Villain debut with their debut song titled Bad Villain. I mean, it was a hit. Please, if you haven't listened to Bad Villain, please check out Bad Villain. They popped up on my TikTok, and those girls slayed that choreography. Okay, please check out Bad Villain, and please check out, I guess, Meows. You see what's going on here? And then Cat's Eye debuted, and their debut song is Debut. Fifth Gen, get better names, please. Why are we... Okay, that was my little pet peeve. That's just all I have to say about these K-pop groups and their names. But yeah, Meow. I'll just call it the Meow debut. Now I think Jisoo, but definitely Jennie, maybe even Rose, posted one of the members that they say is like Jennie's sister or like whatever. It's apparently some inside joke amongst the community that I'm not aware of. I'm not sure if it's because she looks like Jennie, but people, please remember what you're doing here. You're already giving her the label of the favoritism of the group by saying that she looks like Jennie. Could we just please stop? Please just keep Jennie's name out of your mouth when it's associating anything bad. But if it's something good, please keep Jennie in your mouth if it's good. So yeah, Meow debut. It was pretty good. I enjoyed the music video. What else could I say about Meow? I'm enjoying this. I'm not sure what Fifth Gen is bringing this. I'm not sure what they're bringing that's so different from fourth and third gen, because Meow was kind of given Blackpink, but with an extra member. Like, I hate to say that. And one of the rappers was literally giving Jin Lisa. Like, she was giving Jennie in looks, she was giving Jennie in raps, but Lisa in looks. So it was kind of like, or aesthetic. And I'm just like, can we please leave the Blackpink formula to like Blackpink? And I already know that this group is already being called the new Blackpink. And I'm just, can we just please let Blackpink live? Just let Blackpink be their own entity and stop comparing these groups to Blackpink. That's all I gotta say. Please let Meow have their own success. Lord Jesus, so help their name. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on them. I might watch even some live stages. Now, I did briefly talk about this group, but I do like Cat's Eye. But you've been so out of touch. God, I did that so wrong. It's like this, isn't it? There we go. But yeah, they were pretty good. Now, the documentary on Netflix, I watched it. Honestly, I do kind of feel I understood the sentiment of the directors or whoever was a part of this picking out the team. You just want the girls to focus on dancing and just being authentic. You don't want them to focus on competing, comparing themselves. You just want them to be. But like then it's unfair, because then you just throw them into this complete different mindset where it's just like, wait, I now have to like literally compete, and now like everybody like sees each other as like competition, and that's no longer good, because then they start kind of losing sight of practicing, which defeated the whole purpose of why they didn't want to tell them that they were on a competition show. Then you shouldn't have made it a competition show. Why is this a competition show? You should have just kept it as a trainee show, and we watched all these girls train, and then once they go through that, and then you see how it fared on Netflix, then as a company, you could then say, okay, how was they received? Maybe do some switch up, do some lineups, have different have like maybe one group, because I know they had like 20 contestants. That's literally a lot. It's basically NCT level of members. It's literally ridiculous. But because there's just only that many trainees, maybe you can have like different sets of groups of 5 or 6 members, mix them up, see how their chemistry works, see how the audience does it. Maybe go through like another year of training, going through like group rotations to see until they like finally come together. But doing it like this was completely not it. I mean, Cat's Eye still came in slayed, but I just don't like they literally defeated their purpose. They didn't want them to lose sight of training by telling them that they were on a competition show. So they hid the fact that they was on a competition show, but they finally had to come clean that they was on a competition show. So then they lost focus that they was training. So bad marketing strategy, kind of good for TV. I understand the borderlines we're playing here of good TV, but it's also people's lives and reality here. So let's just not play that game. Let's just let reality be reality. I mean, we saw their reality, but let's not manipulate reality for reality, if you know what I mean. Let's just let them be trainees. So that's all I feel. But Cat Eye did good. That's all I wanted to say about the because I know that is some controversy that is going around Cat's Eye. Please let me know down in the comments if you would like me to do a reading on Cat's Eye, because I want to read on them, because I want to know, will they be able to bounce back, or will this controversy of their documentary just be the downfall of the group before they could even have an uprise? So that's what I just wanted to check on Cat's Eye, but I just want to know and see. So this is basically all a trial. I'm telling you guys what I like, while also telling you what's in the news, and we having some dialogue, and then hopefully we can have some dialogue in the comments. I promise I will answer. We could have some dialogues in the comments about people you would like me to read on, who you are interested in. If you're interested in reading on anybody that I would like to read on, Meg the Stallion, RM, Changmina, Rose. Well, I'm definitely reading on Rose. But tell me, would you be interested on a reading on RM and Meg the Stallion? I probably will focus the reading more on RM because, just because it's a K-pop reading. He is the K-pop artist, and he's the one they're both coming together. But I'm seeing it as an American, as K-pop is making its way into the American industry. So therefore, I want to see how he, as RM, feels about making these boundaries. So with that being said, oh yes, lastly, JYP is having global auditions. Let's see how that goes. I'm glad to see, since I talked about Cat's Eye, I'm also enjoying Black Swan's Roll Up. I know Black Swan had their controversy when they debuted because of their whole thing. And then Cat's Eye having their whole debut because one member just always happens to be in the back. Don't worry. That's the problem with odd number groups, is sometimes they have to be like a shadow, but then you're also really a great shadow if we don't even tell that you're behind that person you're shadowing. Now that's a true skill of a dancer. So the shadow's not the bad spot all the time. So, yeah, all that to be said, JYP is hosting global auditions. Let's see if they debut another mixed racial K-pop group like we are starting to see. That was another thing that I wanted to mention, which is also why I wanted to talk about Cat's Eye too, because I'm just so glad to see that K-pop is slowly, while also breaking into the American industry. I mean, if you're going to break into the American industry, you are going to have to get diverse, because we are a melting pot over here. So, but yeah, I'm always seeing like K-pop, like random dance challenges in public. So K-pop is like a huge culture here in America. So I'm glad to see that us Americans and others, just speaking from a general American point, I'm sure other countries outside of Korea and outside of, I'll say, Japan, have their reservations about the K-pop industry and the lack thereof of representation in K-pop. But for all the groups that just happen to be minorities in K-pop, I am glad to see that we are starting to see more of a diverse look and K-pop while still authentically being K-pop. I mean, I'm seeing we're putting in some twerks in there. I'm not sure how to feel about that because y'all are a little bit more of a conservative country, but your twerks are even conservative. So, like they say, you got to get with the time. If you want to get with the Americans, you're going to have to stick some booty. I'm sorry to say that. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all the news that I had to recap. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I got to talk about K-pop. I am truly living my life right now talking about K-pop because I wanted to be a K-pop reaction channel, low key. Because just watching music videos for the first time, it's just literally an experience. Like any K-pop video you watch for the first time, it's just takes your breath. At least it does for me. So with that being said, I'm glad I get to share my love for K-pop, and the K-pop lover within me is being re-enthused and being re-energized and coming back to life. And I get to share something that I get to enjoy with you guys. And we, as a K-pop, I guess what they would call us netizens, we get to rave and join in on K-pop together and maybe get each other on some other groups. Please check out Chongmina. Okay, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this K-pop news recap. And please give us a subscribe if you have not subscribed. It would really help the channel. I do news recaps on K-pop apparently, but I definitely do read on these K-pop artists that I do talk about in this news recap, and I listed out some for you. And I've already told you guys many times to comment and leave some comments. Please do. But most importantly, give us a thumbs up. Please thumb us up and share. This is a news recap. Maybe you found out something you didn't know and you want to share with some of your other K-pop friends. Please do. Please and thank you. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this recap, and I will see you guys on a K-pop reading or maybe on another news recap. And with that being said, sunflowers.